Still alive. Still alive.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi.
We should pray to stay alive.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Every day just is a day that we just wish to be lived in yesterday. You don't understand. Forget.
A day I read a sentence and it was that yesterday passed, the future is mysterious, so live the moment.
Today is a gift.
Yesterday is a history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Live the momentary.
Yeah.
Because if we think about future, maybe it gets us feel
Anxious.
nervous or anxious.
Yes.
And if we always think about our past, I think we feel impatient. Pişmanlık.
Regretful.
That is true. I think anxiety is another form of how can I say, frightening. We are anxious because we are afraid of something bad can happen in the future. That's why we are anxious. Yeah, psychology.
Because in Turkey we have got a, what can I say? A fast, I can't say fast. A fast life, and it is always changeable day to day. For example, if we watch the news of the Europe, West Europe maybe, they are bored. Their news are boring and not alive. But in Turkey, every day you can see lots of different news.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you have got no time to get bored in Turkey.
Welcome to Turkey.
Yeah. For example, you can see, how can we save those pieces? For example, on North Europe or maybe any other animals, etc. But in Turkey, you have got a survivor life. Who can escape from a bomb, maybe?
Yeah. You're right.
I like that performance.
Every day is a new day.
So I like it too. Yeah, I like it.
Of course, we love our country because we have to.
That's true. But loving the country cannot change the reality, unfortunately.
Yes, of course. They are different subjects.
Yeah,
we
totally
can discuss
different.
about everything, but of course, here is our country, and
Yeah.
maybe when I die, I want to be gömülmek.
Bury.
When I die, I want to be
Bury.
buried
Okay.
to my country.
Bury inside your country. That's nice.
It's not important for me.
Really?
Not important.
Yeah.
Kill him!
My village. To my village, I want to bury. Yeah.
Oh, he's not a Turk.
Graveyard in
I
green.
I see.
All of that green. Yeah. You can send me to space.
Really? You don't want to
Occupy some space inside the planet Earth.
No, he doesn't waste our. He doesn't want to our lands toprak.
Sand or cool.
Round wasting.
Yeah, it's the same scenario.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to occupy any space
Yeah.
inside the country.
Or he can be burned. Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? It's more important.
There are lots of different beliefs. For example, I watched television. There was an interesting culture. Their priests were cutting the dead bodies in a building, and the predator birds were coming and eating the dead bodies.
Flesh, yes.
Yeah. And
I want to be immortal then.
Why?
Because
To see the future.
yes and
No. Yes and no together.
you can be, you may be immortal, but in Turkey, for example, if you are a good writer or poet or
Artist.
leader,
Mm.
maybe you are always be immortal.
I like discovery.
I like
Nice
that.
point, yeah. I like discovery.
Discovering what?
Discovery the world and space and a lot of infinity.
Yeah.
You want to be thriller.
Maybe.
You will discover when
Yes.
you die.
Discoverer.
Really?
Yeah, your soul is.
Your soul is going to
and
fly.
fly
Absolutely.
and
Maybe
float
it's
all-
Martin.
all places, Which soul?
Yeah.
Where is the soul? Inside of you. Play that. Your soul is mine.
Huh?
Your soul is mine. Soul
Yeah.
scrapper. In games. Soul scrappers.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which game?
Online games usually.
Huh,
I
exactly.
think Elder Scroll Online. Yeah, Elder
Yeah,
Scroll Online.
yeah.
I remember in that game.
Mm.
Soul scrapper. A character maybe. Yeah. I remembered.
Mm.
I remember the Harry Potter stories, Yes. right?
Really? Do you like this TV series?
When I was young, yes.
TV series?
No,
TV
I like
movies.
Movie,
series.
yes.
When I was young, yes, but
I like
now
When I was young, I watched and read its own movies and books, but no, I still watch it.
Yeah.
Me too, yeah. Me
Awesome.
Maybe someone says that it is a childish move, etc. Yes, yes, it may be.
People can say a lot of things.
I don't
If
like
you try
a
to
lot now.
satisfy people, you are
I
not
don't like a
going
lot
to.
now. For example, I don't want to watch again. But for
It is
example,
normal.
but The Lord of the Rings, yes,
It's different.
I can watch
story.
every time.
We can't, in my opinion, we can't compare The Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
Of course.
Yes.
The Lord of the Rings is the
Oh,
highest
all
level.
about them.
In
Yeah.
my opinion, of course.
So Harry Potter's degree is normal for me.
Because
Hello.
The Lord of the Rings has got a, what can I say? It has got a philosophy.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can judge enjoy when I watch Harry Potter movies.
I like to
Not good teaching.
I like
I
to-
was finished.
Finished?
fight
What do you know?
Sorry.
and the win.
My father.
Battle.
Hello.
Sorry?
I like battle and win.
Hmm.
That side,
Battle of
are you
Carnage.
want
Wow.
that side to win the war? Have you ever watched Star Wars?
No, Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars series.
In my opinion, you should watch
Because
Darth Vader is the
First
best
series-
villain maybe.
First
One of
series
the best.
is old for my generation. 70s, right?
Yeah, 70s.
Star Wars first series.
70.
I'm not a fan of
Four.
Star Wars.
In 1977,
Surprisingly, I'm not a
was
fan.
first
Yes,
on
and technology is back, I think, for that time. So I don't interested.
Of course, if you like science fiction,
Foresee
It is
so
the
much
best.
thing in
Hmm.
that movies, in that series, old series.
Like what?
Like technological things in 70s,
Hmm.
and he did that thing. He
for example, Alien series,
did that
Alien
picture.
series, E.T., etc.
Hmm.
I like these movies.
Yes.
Kubrick movie, A Space Odyssey,
Hmm.
like that.
Which?
He foresee the future.
In
In that movie,
2001,
A Space Odyssey, yeah, 2002
One.
Hmm.
or one.
Back to the Future is my
Yeah.
favorite.
It's,
Absolutely.
Back to the Future.
And after seeing lots of technological devices that we have at the moment,
Yes.
it is not that much difficult to foresee the future, I think.
But in that times, it was different.
Yes,
Maybe.
but
Yeah, but
their sci-fi
Still,
is not.
right now, if I ask you to, imagine like 100 years ahead, what can you imagine?
Lots of things.
Such as? What is your imagination of the future? Like, minimum 100 years after.
Stanley did it.
Air traffic.
Air traffic.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. So
Or
that is possible.
maybe transportation.
Air traffic accident.
Maybe.
Air traffic.
a journey between stars.
Okay.
Yeah, it could
10
be.
years later.
That is not a
Yeah.
far-fetched thing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That is not a far-fetched thing for like 100-year.
Yeah, not
Ahead,
that much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Robots will be at everywhere.
It has been, kind of, point of discussion for years, since the Hasta la Vista, like Terminator. It has been the point of interest or discussion throughout the years, so to speak. Which means that, yeah, it can be. We can see it in movies, in games even.
Yes.
What else? What can you imagine? You can actually.
Because yani, our brain has got a border and we can't pass it. For example, if we had asked this question 100 or 200 years ago, maybe they wouldn't guess what will happen in the future.
Teleport.
Teleportation.
Yes, teleportation.
Mind transfer.
Mind transfer?
Yeah.
What is that?
Memories transferred to another body.
Okay, I like
It could
that.
be
Change
I like that.
or transfer?
transfer.
We have
Copy and
the
transfer.
we have the technology on some of the telephones.
Westworld?
Wireless. Yeah, wireless
That's
charger.
Yes.
You don't have to just plug it to some other devices. You just how can I say, put it on that device and it automatically starts to charge itself. Kind of
it
same
could be good.
scenario. Yeah.
Mind transfer.
Hmm. What else? How do you see? He's very tired. How do you see the future?
But
Bad.
environment will be bad, worse.
So you want to say that bad will win good.
Woman who will not
I
speak.
didn't understand.
You don't understand?
Wow.
Evil
just
will
guessing
beat
Things.
goodness. You want to say?
My head flight teacher.
Your head flies. Where are you right now?
I don't know.
You don't know.
You?
I'm just listener, just
Today.
special for today.
Specifically for today, you wanna be a listener. Okay. Other days,
Politician.
Speaker.
Politician.
yeah, politician. Yeah.
Biri Sedat.
I don't.
Say that.
His body.
Yeah.
Empty.
Exactly. And after some specific period, students do not try to join. It has been like that for a couple of years that I have been working here. Yeah. I don't know. I hope that speaking clubs can be really beneficial for students. I don't know how much, but
I agree.
just minimum thing that it can add to you, I think, can add self-confidence to your life. Minimum thing. Other than that, yeah, just self-confidence. A little bit of improvement also.
It helps.
I hope.
For sure,
I
it
hope.
helps.
Can it help?
Who? To who?
To you.
To
Do you think that clubs are beneficial?
Yes.
How can you say that? How can you know that?
Because I can't study English
So,
and I usually join the clubs.
okay, that is different, student.
And I don't forget to English. It's benefitable.
he is trying to say in daily life he couldn't use the language,
Mm-hmm.
and in here he is using and
Uh-huh.
starting engine.
Yeah, okay.
I can
I see.
practice for every day.
I see.
For me,
For you?
while first time I'm here, I was not like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I can see the
Improvement?
improvement. I can
How
see.
can you see that?
I speak more fluently comparing to
Comparing
that
to-
time. Yeah,
okay.
in first time,
So
more comfortable.
I
Speak. Yeah.
So how do you basically understand that you are much more fluent comparing to like a couple of months ago?
I
Like-
don't stop oftenly like that. Yeah. So I can you make sentence like in a good way
Okay.
in that comparing to that time.
So you're happy.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm happy.
That's nice. Do you want to say a few words about it? Do you remember the first day that you came to speaking club? I don't know, my club or some other teacher's club.
Yes, I remember.
I don't know how many months, maybe 3-4 months ago.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe,
know.
and I can say that. I am not shy when I try to speak English.
Right now or before?
Because I am not. I was shy.
Yeah,
before,
you
when
were
I-
shy before. Now it is
It is it
super
is
normal
no,
now.
that is normal, and I am not shy, and I try to speak English because I realize that if I don't try to speak English, I can't learn it. Of course, I will have mistakes, or I will have wrong pronunciation, or I will use wrong expressions. I know that, but unless I try to speak, I am not able to learning the language, in my opinion.
Of course.
For example, I improved my speaking methods. For example, when I try to speak, I don't think it in Turkish in my mind. I'm just thinking and speaking in English.
Directly.
Yeah, yes, of course. But I know that I need to improve my vocabulary power. That is my biggest problem for me.
Generally, everybody's problem.
And
see.
for example, I need to improve my grammar subjects, for example, conjunctions or relative clauses, because I can't I am not able to making long sentences now, for example. I know
I
that.
see. I see. And you are totally aware of that.
Awareness
That-
is
Yes,
everything,
awareness is
yeah.
good. Yeah.
aware of,
Farkında olmak.
Okay, that's nice. And what do you think of that?
Which
Clubs helps you.
clubs? Yes, very, very good.
How?
They're beneficial?
Yes, beneficial.
How do you know that?
Because I saw it.
Because?
I saw it.
What do you see? What did you see?
What did I see? I'm speaking more fluently, like my friend, and I can discuss general topics. I can
Before?
Before, I'm not good about that. Like now.
Okay.
Now is better than before.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, there are lots of methods for how can I say, to teach English in terms of being a teacher. One of the methods that is really interesting, it was really interesting for me, was just the, how can I say, only speaking without doing anything, just speak. Which means that students can listen to the teacher who is speaking a lot and they can learn. It's one of the methods. I don't know the name of the method, but it is a kind of really popular one. Yeah, specifically in universities, there are some professors that they are the only people who are talking inside the class, and the students are just listening. And they just try to learn. I mean, lots of listening can be. Too much of listening. And when you come here more often, regularly, it means that you are immersing, how can I say, yourself inside the class, and you listen a lot, and you hear the words and vocabulary again and again. So it must be beneficial, I think. But if you ask me, is it enough? I would say no, it is not enough. Impossible. It is not enough. The ideal thing is, I told this million years ago, that level is very important. We have to put students inside one similar level, not different level. This is really important. Like if there's a club, like a speaking club, a speaking workshop, they call it, speaking something, different titles. I think if it is like, if the students are like B1 level, only B1 level students should be there. And what I mean by B1 level, like almost similar level, which means that first we have to assess students' level correctly and accurately. Of course, it's not possible to assess students' level 100%, but I think first all of students of that specific level should take a kind of specific placement test. I'm not talking about hard or difficult. Everybody should take the same test. Based on the result, the students should be directed to that specific class, and they have to come more often. Only B1 level, only B2, only C1, only C2, only A1, only A2. This is the ideal one, and this is the correct one. But of course, here, no. Here is kinda just use the chance or lose the chance. Really, I know. This is what it is. I always say, use technology effectively. So we have the WhatsApp group. Try to make it active, even if I will be here or not. You can continue your journey there. Try to push each other. Try to simply, instead of writing, you can set a time, let's say on weekends, for example, at that from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. everybody is going to speak 2 hours. In that case, nobody would be offended. Oh my God, it is, for example, 2 a.m. and why are you texting? Oh my God, it is 8 a.m. why are you texting? So yeah, everybody's right. But if you put a kind of timetable, schedule, like every day, for example, every day from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. From 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. 1 hour, 2 hours. Only, in that time period, people are active and they are basically talking. Voice messages. Try to do that. Don't worry too much. You can make mistake. If you make mistake, laugh at your mistake. Be okay with it. Really. Laugh at your mistake. Oh my God, I made a silly mistake. Sometimes I make mistakes and I say that. I say I made a mistake. So why? Because I am okay with it. And you must be okay with it. And then step by step, you can improve yourself. This is effective. Other than that, you can do the same scenario with, for example, Zoom or Skype, rather than just WhatsApp. Create a kind of Zoom link, very super easy. Share it on WhatsApp, for example, let's say on Saturday from 7 to 8. 1 hour. Everybody, if you can come, you can join. If you cannot, maybe next time. Come and make, free speaking club.
Yeah.
Use technology, man.
Nice.
Really?
Yes.
You can do that. Plus, totally right, vocabulary is the key.
Yeah, an important key.
If you can understand but you cannot talk, most probably that is because of vocabulary, lack of vocabulary in your education. So you must improve your vocabulary. How can you improve your vocabulary?
Maybe we can listen or we can read. But there's a big problem. For example, I can say, of course, for myself, I learn a vocabulary, but if I don't use it, I forget it.
Definitely. So how can you use the vocabulary that you have learned?
Memorization.
Sorry?
Memorization.
Do you think that method can work?
Yeah.
Really?
But
For
how
how
can you
long?
make
I
sentence
can write
if you
on my
can't
notebook and
remember right that time?
I can read and pronounce it regularly, maybe. I don't know. Or in speaking clubs or with my friends, I should to use it.
You can write.
You can write.
A lot of.
You love writing. I can see that.
When I heard some words, I know the meaning. Lots of words I know.
Yeah.
It, but sometimes I couldn't remember, and you make in sentence.
For
Make
example,
sentence
I have got a vocabulary book.
using that word. Yeah.
At
That's
first,
true.
when I started to language
Because-
school, I used to write the vocabulary and its meanings to it, and regularly I used to repeat it, but no,
I see.
because if I don't do it for a few days,
You will forget it.
yeah, I forget, and what can I say? I don't want to study again because my brain, or maybe I'm tired when I come from work or etc. And I stopped this. I broke the chain, and it was a mistake for me.
You know, first thing first, you have to make English as your hobby. This is the first step. You must love it. Some people hate it. If you hate something, you cannot be successful in that. First, you have to love English.
Yeah.
Second, you have to change this hobby into a lifestyle.
And we have to place it into our life center.
Lifestyle, exactly.
Yes.
I mean, English should be a part of your life.
Yeah.
Directly or indirectly, I don't care. Directly means, for example, you're at work and you're using English like with specific vocabulary or terminology more often. You're using it. You come to, for example, classes, speaking clubs, and you use those vocabulary directly or indirectly. Plus, for example, you're playing games and you're being, how can I say, submerged into those new vocabulary. You're listening some podcasts on YouTube or Spotify or different, how can I say, platforms. So you're using the words directly or indirectly, all right? So it must be a part of your life. Minimum thing that you can do, I told this million years ago, that you have to change your telephone's language, minimum, change your telephone's language from Turkish to English. If you are using Facebook, social platform, social media, whatever platform that you are using, if the language is Turkish, change it into English. Even one word that you see a lot, you won't forget it.
Yes.
For example, super easy. On Facebook, how many of you are still using Facebook? Do you use Facebook?
Yeah, I have an account, but I'm not using it.
Me too.
Okay.
I opened
That's
it
okay.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah,
Really?
for golf game.
Okay. On Facebook, as a kind of, a very famous social media platform before Instagram, you can see some terminologies. For example, the word poke. Have you ever heard that word?
Poke,
P-O-K-E.
Yes.
Oh,
It's much pork.
Poking someone.
Poking someone.
This is a kind of word which you cannot hear it more often. But because you see it constantly on Facebook, if your account is in English, you see it all the time. So you would remember it forever. As long as you see it, you can remember it. Or for example, mutual, the word mutual, what does it mean?
Mutual?
Yes, mutual friend, for
Mutual.
example.
Ortak?
Mm.
Sharing. Some
Yeah.
Each other.
friend. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are three people.
They are new each other. They are know each
These two people
other. Yes.
are not friends, but this person is his friend, this person is also his friend, so these are mutual friends.
There's a terminology, mutualism. Yeah.
Exactly. You see?
Lifestyle for animals.
Yeah, yeah.
From biology.
Okay, that is different.
Different, yeah.
Biology lessons.
You know, log in, log out, account, post, like, dislike.
Yes.
So you constantly see these vocabulary, and then these vocabulary will definitely be inside your life. You won't forget them. Understand? Second, you have to, our technique, my generation technique was to memorize some of the quotations of our favorite actors or actresses and try to act like them. Really. Why? Because there are lots of new vocabulary inside those quotations. Because you keep saying them again and again, so you start to learn those vocabulary. Different ways, different techniques.
In
I
that
do
way,
that
you always
Yeah.
say
I
the
like that.
Say them.
quotes. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry?
I like that to do sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried?
Mm. The war is upon us.
The war is upon us. Prepare for the battle. Absolutely. So this is a really nice thing that you can do. But of course you have to just take notes. Maybe taking notes cannot work for you, but it definitely works for me. You need to, you need to take notes. Buy yourself an agenda. Not notebook, agenda. Why agenda? Because it has hardcover, strong, so that you can keep your agenda forever. Not forever, I mean for longer period of time. And try to write. I use different colors, psychologically. After finishing that agenda, when you go back, the colors, the things should absorb your attention. Otherwise, you're not gonna repeat them. That's why write very carefully, use different colors, and try to review your vocabulary, new words, from time to time. Weekly, monthly, minimum monthly. Understand? For example, me, myself, still I am learning. I cannot say, I finished English. Not possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are some terminologies that I have no idea about. Can be, of course. I hear them on YouTube. I see them on news. So what happens, I copy on my computer generally, laptop. Copy the word in English, put it inside the dictionary, and copy and paste the whole definition inside a Word office. Okay? Open a Word office document, then enter. Maybe you can put some numbers. Number 1, for example, this, and this is the definition. Tomorrow, and save it. Don't forget to save. Control S. Tomorrow, another word, and then I copy paste. Of course, I read and copy paste. Then, after a while, you see that, oh my God, you have learned lots of new vocabulary, man. They're already there. Maybe you can print them out. If you don't want to write, it is ready. Or maybe you can change the color. Absolutely. Change the color. And if you can afford, print the papers, colorful. And keep them. Really. And not just keeping, it is not just antique. You have to read, study.
Yes.
Possible. You have to find a way how to beat this English. Really. There's no excuse.
I think girlfriend is important. If you find any girlfriend who is speaking English, you can speak well, I think.
Yes.
Of course. You can improve
She
yourself.
pushes you. She pushes you.
She pushes you.
She pushes you. Yes.
Yeah.
You must learn.
Today I went to Fatih, Sveti Stefan Bulgarian Iron Church, and we had a historic project for school. Me and my other friends. We make a reportage, and there was interview.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
With foreigners or Turkish people?
Turkish people, and we want to interview with tourists.
Okay.
One Turkish people we did it, but there was a beautiful Russian girl with their family. I asked him, and their father said no.
No.
She said, after that she said, I know less English, less.
Okay, yeah. I see.
I'm very sad.
Yeah, super sad. Unfortunately. Like that. I mean, you have to just put English inside your life if you want to really improve. Otherwise, you will improve, definitely. You will definitely improve, but you cannot reach your desired level or destination quickly. If you want to reach your desired destination quickly, English should be a part of your life. That's it, really. Which means that rather than making lots of excuses, again, those excuses can be okay, you can just put aside those excuses and stick with learning or improving your English. There's a good saying, don't forget it. If there is a will, there is a way.
Yes.
Never forget it. It's a life-changing quote.
Yes.
If there is a will, there is a
There's a
way.
Yes.
You have to have that will. Means you have to want it. If you don't want it, you cannot find a way.
Right.
Or another life-changing quote.
Thanks, Shifu.
Great people will find a way or build a way.
Mm.
You must find a way or build a way to reach your goals.
If you can find, you can build.
Awesome.
If you can find, you can build.
Find what?
If you can't find
If
a
you
way,
can't.
if you can't,
Absolutely.
Yes.
you can build.
If you cannot find a way, you have to build that way. Absolutely. I repeat myself, you are so lucky, we are, all of us are so lucky at the moment because we have the thing called technology. Internet, man, internet. Use it effectively.
Use capitalism.
Yeah, you
Effectively.
pay money for that, man.
Yes. We owe the capitalism.
Yeah, you pay money for that. Why don't you use it?
If you don't use capitalism, capitalism can use you.
Capitalism is using us. That
Yeah.
is different.
That's different.
It can be mutual.
Mutual, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
I am back.
You're back.
We're
I'm
going-
back.
Where are we are going?
No problem.
Time's up.
I have 3 more lessons.
Can I go out, teacher?
Wow.
Yes,
My father
you
can.
No problem.
Your father came to kick you?
Okay. Father kill you.
Pik.
Hı?
Ne demekti?
Ne?
Almak.
Yeah, pick you up.
He will pick.
Okay, I see.
Pick up? No.
Pick me up.
He will
Pick me up.
Pick me up.
Pick up. Pick me up. The
See you, my
See you.
friend.
the subject is between pick and up.
Yeah, pick and up. Yeah.
Pick someone up.
It is
Or pick up
separable.
someone. No, both of them. Pick someone up or pick up someone. That's
Yeah.
totally okay.
Yeah, no.
Sorry?
No.
Forget,
It's
forget.
Turkish, yeah.
Forget.
Turkish
But
joke.
I wonder
No, so culture. I can't explain. So
I see,
culture.
yeah. Maybe Google even Google cannot explain that.
No
You
way.
can know
You have to feel.
academical Turkish.
Ah, I see.
but I wonder what you spoke about.
Pick up. You say pick up a lot of, and you know we use a lot of pick up words in Turkish. Pick up.
Ah.
For example, flags player. We say pick up for Turkish. Or some
Yeah.
or some vehicles.
Idioms,
Cars,
expressions,
yeah,
there
yeah.
are lots of, I know.
Or some vehicles.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
say that
vehicles, yeah.
pick up.
Pick up. Yeah.
Yeah, I always say that, and word has got lots of meanings in English, but in Turkish too.
also,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Lots of meanings.
For example, a few months ago in lesson, I said my friends that
Classmates.
kuyruğu titretmek means to die in Turkish. They just said that. No, what's that? What does it mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember.
For example, kuyruğu titretmek, tahtalı köyü boylamak. There were
Cami duvarı.
nalları dikmek, cami duvarı, no, it's not.
That's different.
Nalları dikmek, they are all of them are
I
means
manipulate.
Same meanings, yeah,
Ah,
they are
there is slang, I think,
Yes.
right? Slang Turkish.
slang or idiom. In my opinion, they are idiom, but not common use.
idiom, maybe.
Maybe inside joke can be
So local.
so local.
And
Yes.
tahtalı köyü boylamak
Yes.
Yes.
means
Do you know inside joke?
no. What does it mean?
Inside joke.
Inside joke.
Inside joke, yes. Inside joke is a kind of joke between friends.
Close friends.
Yeah, generally.
Only two of them know
Yeah.
the joke. Maybe.
Well, I mean, the
Still,
number
yeah.
is not important.
Yeah,
5 people, 10
yeah.
people only. They use the
Special, yeah.
language
Special.
of that country. If you pay attention to the vocabulary, you say, okay, these words are Turkish, but I didn't understand. Even I am Turkish, I couldn't
Special-
understand
special jokes,
because
yeah.
that is an inside joke,
Nice.
maybe.
For example, if someone dies, we say after him, Allah rahmet eylesin or geberdi. There are lots of
Nalları dikti.
Lots of things.
Nalları dikti, aynen.
I see. Maybe, of course, the expressions and idioms can change from city to city.
Yes, of course.
It happens a
Culture to
lot.
culture, yeah.
If inside the country,
Yeah,
I mean,
inside the
inside the
country too,
country,
yeah.
it can change from city to city,
For
town to town,
example, my
village
town.
to village.
I think
For
they are
example, my
idioms,
town.
right?
Yeah.
My
They are
village.
idioms.
You're from
Yeah,
Trabzon, right?
Yeah.
For example,
They're-
an idiom.
accent very
Accent is
different
so
and
different.
jokes very different.
I visited Trabzon a couple of
Because
years
it's
ago.
not kind.
I think Trabzon should have
No,
should change, right?
it
Should
is
be
not
changed a lot.
Kind of,
Yeah.
And formal.
Has it changed a lot?
Yes.
But it is
Mm.
not
It was
expression.
really interesting. There's a
Improvement is
university.
there.
Because
Yeah.
our
Huh?
ancestors,
Improvement is there.
Improvement
For
is
city,
there,
yeah.
A lot of people use that.
I don't know, I'm not sure about it. Because our ancestors has improved these expressions or these idioms, and I'm sure that their heads were they were confused everything.
In that time, maybe.
I see.
Sometimes I read book, I see a vocabulary and I don't know its meaning
What's
in
it?
Turkish.
Yeah.
Like the Turkish
What
vocabulary,
is
but you
what
cannot
is he trying to
understand.
say?
As I said you before, I read a vocabulary and I asked its meaning to my. I asked my friends its meaning in Turkish. They said that I don't know. All of them said that I have never heard this.
Ah.
What's that?
It looks Turkish, but I cannot understand the
Yeah.
definition.
Maybe it has been taken from Arabic or Farsi, but its meaning
For
maybe has
example,
been changed.
can you tell?
No, I don't.
Maybe I
remember.
can understand.
No, I don't remember it now. Because
Please remember.
I read it I read it from an article,
Article.
a scientific article.
Hmm.
But it was Turkish.
Turkish.
I wrote it to Turkish dictionary.
Ah,
For its
yeah,
meaning.
possible. Yes, possible. Being a Turkish person doesn't mean that you are master of Turkish.
No.
Doesn't mean so.
If I have got a Turkish exam now, I fail.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Because
Agree?
I don't remember the grammar, for example.
Grammar you don't remember.
Yes.
You don't remember your own language grammar, but you are looking for great grammar in English. Why is that?
That's a paradox.
Time is up.
Yeah, time
That's
is
a
up.
paradox.
Because if I don't know my grammar better, maybe I can't improve my English. For
Yeah, of course,
example,
grammar is also important. How much important? That is different story. Yeah, it is important. Yes.
it is the next speaking club subject.
Okay.
We remember it.
Take care of yourselves.
If we speak